welcome to my Awesome Haul Journey. I'm Brett Dupree. This is my Awesome Haul Journey. This is my weekly update. This week has been pretty good. I worked out 3 times this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, which was pretty awesome. And the workouts have been really great. They've been great in one sense that I've noticed, is that I'm noticing more flexibility in my knees and strength as well. As I talked, I do the Strider at Orange Theory instead of the rower. And the thing about the Strider is it really used to hurt the top of my knees. And I don't mean hurt. I mean the muscles on top of my knees would get really tired on the Strider after a while. And I'm noticing that's not happening as much. And also in my area of my knees being stronger, I noticed they do a lot of movement. They do a lot of side or front lunges, side lunges or front lunges. They do a lot of those at Orange Theories. And I'm noticing I'm able to go further to the side. I noticed that especially on yesterday's really, really mean workout. That was really mean. Very mean. I felt it was almost a personal attack. It was so mean. No, it was one of the harder workouts with not very many in breaks. But all the breaks were me walking to the Strider, then walking back to the weights. But at the same time, I listened to my body. I didn't push myself too hard. But it was a really good workout. Also noticed these muscles back here are pretty weak. I need to work on strengthening them. If you're noticing, that's from giving blood and them trying to find the vein and me not drinking enough water, so I didn't bleed enough in my veins. So I have tiny veins, which sucks. Thanks, Mom and Dad and the rest of my ancestors for that. Anyway, this week has been really good. And there's also movement that I've noticed, like other 2 thoughts. Number one is I talked about kind of like being a big guy and losing weight. And so I'm down 50-ish pounds right now. And 50-ish pounds is a decent amount of weight, but doesn't feel like a lot because, going from 470 to 420, 420 is still really high. But every time I hold 50 pounds, I just think to myself, this used to be on my body all the time. And that's a significant amount of weight just to be carrying around. And that feels good. And the other thing that I've been working on is I talk a lot about my average tread. And I'm a slow walker. I've always been a slow walker. And I also have short, stubby legs. I have short, stubby legs. And so speed walking at 4 miles, 5 miles per hour is probably not going to happen. I have to jog, and I don't even know if I can handle jogging or if the treadmill can handle me jogging. So I'm still going to be a power walker, but I feel like I'm reaching kind of the top of what I can do. I can go about 3.5 at least. I've tried 4 a few times, and that's really hard. But I don't know if I'm going to get past 4 anytime soon in this incremental of going up 0.1 a time. If I continue that trend next year at this time, I'll be at what? Put 12 plus 3.8, and that means I would have to be up to like 4.5, which I guess is possible. But I have to get into my mind that I might be reaching a top. Like one thing I've been putting a huge emphasis on for myself is increasing how far and fast I can go, especially trying to get up to 3 miles per hour has been a huge goal of mine, of feeling comfortable at 3 miles per hour since I started, just almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago next month, I believe. And the important part for me is I'm switching it up a little bit because I'm noticing that I am more comfortable at 3. And I'm starting to push, to the 3.5s and higher on the short little sprints. But I'm working on increasing my base, putting a huge emphasis on that this week, of having my walking recovery or my base after pushing it to be, instead of 2, make it 2.2, 2.4 miles per hour. And keep my floor high. So my high at 2.8 to 3 point something, but when I go down, instead of going down to 2, go down to like 2.2, 2.4. And I'm trying to get my floor at 2.4. and I think I'm close to that. I mean, it's to me wonderful. I mean, I remember, last year at this time I was really shooting to make 2.2 miles per hour my my floor, and pushing hard to really get 2.2 miles per hour to be where I could do for a 30-minute workout. Now I do that easily, and it's not a problem. I mean, once in a while do I go below 2, but that's generally after, especially with the 2 group classes where the tread is like 28 minutes. So, towards about after 20 minutes, every once in a while I'll push it down to below 1 because I just push myself pretty hard and I need to catch my breath. But for the most part, it's about really upping my floor. And so I'm putting a way big emphasis on upping my floor. So that's been my week, upping my floor, keeping my mental health good, and working on, life and living and all that fun stuff. Well, anyway, I hope you have a great day. Love you for who you are, and you are worthy. Yay. I don't know why I was gonna kiss you. That would have been weird, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?